Breaking now, Agusta Judge Justice Maria Maiga's explosive interview on Times Now yesterday has left the Congress completely defenseless. While the former defence minister claimed on the floor of the House that the UPA did act promptly and helped in the investigation, Judge Maiga, in fact, during the interview and then also in an email response to Times Now, has quoted from page 42 and 43 of his judgment, saying that while Italy sought the entire documentation, the Indian government gave only 3 documents. Going across to my colleague Anand Narsimhan, who's got the details on this. Now, Anand, even during the interview yesterday, this was one of the 2 major points that were made by Justice Maiga. One of them being that the UPA government did not, in fact, comply or cooperate with the investigation because they sent only 3 virtually redundant documents.
Yes, exactly. And the English translation of the judgment also very clearly talks about there was a need by the public prosecutor there to understand that the entire complete documents of the 12 VVIP helicopters. So from the time the technical specifications were derived at, the tender documents were solicited, to the time the final fruition of the deal and what happened, they wanted the entire sequence of events and documentation. And they also said that they had also sent an urgency. In the translation, it talks about the fact that there had been certain urgency that had been requested on part of the Indian government to show haste in sending across these documents so that it could be part of the trial. Now, we have to tell our viewers, on the floor of the House, in the Rajya Sabha, A.K. Antony said that their government showed interest. Their government by joining and agreeing to becoming party, and that there was a representative of the Ministry of Defence who went and attended the court proceedings continuously, and that the Indian government fully cooperated. But look at what Judge Maiga has responded to us and said that, the list is already the first sentence. These are the only 3 documents that were sent across by the Government of India. Request for Proposal 27/9/2006, Technical Proposal of Agusta Westland in response to the RFP 27/9/2006, Agreement between the Government of the Republic of India, Ministry of Defence and Agusta Westland International for the supply of 12 VVIP helicopters. These are the only documents that are sent, and he's also written, of course, we don't know the reasons why the Indian government sent to Italy only these 3 documents. Our question to him was, on cooperation of the Indian government. How much did the Indian government then cooperate with you when you were soliciting information regarding this entire VVIP chopper deal? So on the floor of the House, the then Defence Minister says the Indian government fully participated, cooperated and agreed to become a party because we wanted to get to the bottom of this. But then Judge Maiga says we wanted the entire sequence of events. We wanted the entire documentation process. And all they gave us were 3 documents, and one wonders why.